Sri Lanka, the island of paradise, with captivating and enchanting charms. The island's spell, snared by an age-old magic of scorching sun, great green waters, purple dusks, gushing waterfalls, rising blue mountains, and starry heavens, the wonders of the country of oasis. Colombo, the heart of the evergreen island, shrouded by the waters of magnificent sea. The city of promises, kindling in all hearts a hope of tomorrow. The harmonious blend of all races whispers to the ear the unheard stories of glorious past, rejuvenating the town center. University of Colombo. The pioneering academia of the history of higher seats of learning in Sri Lanka, the most respected and acclaimed higher seat of learning of the nation, a legacy of intellectuals located in the heart of Colombo. The initiative nucleus of the academic atmosphere was formed by amalgamating the Ceylon Medical College, founded in 1870, and the Ceylon University College in 1921, which were incorporated into the university later. By April 1942, the University of Colombo was established by the State Council. The first Vice-Chancellor of the new university, Sir Ivo Jennings, architect of academic nature in Sri Lanka. From colonialism to modernity, our proud history runs over 148 years of an uninterrupted stand with multicultural, multi-ethnic and multi-religious student and staff population, fostering social harmony, cultural diversity, unity and equal opportunity. Strive to be a center of excellence of regional and international repute, building synergies between knowledge, education, research and entrepreneurship. It is our vision. The University of Colombo comprises around 185 degree programs, about 25,000 students, 700 academics and researchers. Varsity with the power of empowering the nation. We excel at promoting student-centered teaching practices, self-directed learning through assignments which foster discovery of knowledge, creative productions, and collaborative projects. Our 9 faculties, multidisciplinary and interdisciplinary in nature, and strengthened by 56 academic departments, a campus, a school, 7 institutes, and 8 centers. The university widens foreign and local undergraduates' horizons to face the global challenges ahead of them. Faculty of Graduate Studies offers diploma and postgraduate courses of a multidisciplinary and interdisciplinary nature, concentrating on capacity building by entering into linkages with the outside world to equip the youth with all necessary knowledge. We work hand in hand with outside corporate sectors to ensure that the university caters to the needs of the day. The library supports the university vision with up-to-date materials, books, and other resources where both staff and students communicate and express their creative and scholarly ideas in respective disciplines. The international unit of the University of Colombo is proud to have links with almost all internationally recognized universities, with the view of providing scholars with the latest global scholarships. The warm and friendly academic atmosphere, together with recreational facilities and other services through experience of enjoyment, physical fitness, and increased self-confidence opportunities for togetherness, are also parts of our academic endeavors. Heading to Metropolitan University, surrounded by modern and international outlook and character, with easy access to international information and resource centers, libraries, theaters, sports complexes, and other facilities. Modern technology incorporates with scientific research, blends into writers, poets, critics, and artists, maintaining international academic standards, contributing to national development and the health and well-being of all our people, facing the challenges of an ever-changing world with the latest resources, supporting our staff to maintain high academic profiles. Inspired by the past, we shape the future towards the 21st century. University of Colombo. Wisdom enlightens.
සුබදහවරක් ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ ප්‍රමුඛතම විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයේ පවතින විශිෂ්ටතම විද්‍යාපීඨය වන කොළඹ විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයේ විද්‍යාපීඨයේ 2023-2024 වර්ෂය සඳහා වන නම්මීකරණ වැඩසටහනේ අද දිනේ දෙවන ආර්ධය අප මෙසේ ආරම්භ කරමු. මෙම සැසිවාරයේදී අප යොමු වන්නේ ශාක විද්‍යා අධ්‍යනාංශය සහ න්‍යෂ්ටික විද්‍යා දෙපාර්තමේන්තුව වෙතටයි.
Welcome again, ladies and gentlemen, to the highly anticipated third day of the orientation program organized by the prestigious Faculty of Science at the esteemed University of Colombo. This evening, we had the honor of hosting the two remarkable departments of Plant Science and Nuclear Science as we commence the evening session with this enlightening orientation program 2023-2024. I invite you to be tuned with the live broadcast brought to you by the Force Media, the official media unit of the Faculty of Science, University of Colombo.
පළමුව අප සූදානම් වන්නේ විද්‍යාපීඨයේ ශාක විද්‍යා අධ්‍යනාංශය පිළිබඳ ඔබට හඳුන්වා දීමටයි. ඒ සඳහා මා ඉතාමත් ගෞරවයෙන් යුක්තව ආරාධනා කර සිටිනවා ශාක විද්‍යා අධ්‍යනාංශයේ ප්‍රධානී මහාචාර්ය හෂේන්ද්‍රා කත්‍රිආරච්චි මැතිණියනි ඔබතුමියට.
Now, with the utmost reverence and respect, I invite Professor Hashendra Katriyaranchi, Head of Department of Plant Sciences, to address.
Thank you. Good afternoon to you all. And first of all, I would like to congratulate all of you for being selected for the number one science faculty in Sri Lanka, Faculty of Science, University of Colombo. So I am currently serving as the head of the Department of Plant Sciences, Faculty of Science, University of Colombo, Professor Hashendra Katriyaranchi. So I will first give you a very brief overview about our department and introducing the staff members and the honors research-oriented and the industry-oriented honors degree programs and the special facilities what we have in our department, and especially for biology students. So you will select you have to register for the courses. I think our academic advisor, Dr. Pradipika Saputantri, will guide you how to do the select the courses according to your undergraduate handbook. Then some of our fresh, just passed out graduates from our degree programs, special degree honors degree programs, will address you at the latter part to introduce and also share their experience with their honors degree program. And also finally, the student society, Botanical Society, the official student society of our department, will give you a brief overview what they are doing. Yes. So Department of Plant Sciences. So we have a very proud history, more than 100 years old, one of the oldest department in the faculty as well as the oldest department within the university system. So there are very prominent figures like, so they were the very giant figures in the history, like Professor Nigel Ball. He was the first professor of botany or the director of biological laboratories, also attached to our department, and also then first head of the department, Reverend Legok, also that's the first head. They are eminent botanists and have done a great service to the development of the department as well as this subject discipline within the Sri Lanka at that time, during that period. And also with the passing along, and Professor B.L.T. De Silva, a Sri Lankan, one of the first honors degree graduate from botany has produced from our department. And also, why we are proud of our department, like as I told you before, first professor in botany and one of the first botany honors degree graduate student and some of the eminent botanists actually produced by the earlier the name was Department of Botany, and recently we have changed the name Department of Plant Sciences based on the broad subject disciplines we are offering to you. So most of these leading botanists in the country from long, like over the last 50 years, have been product of our department. Like Professor Abhay Vikrama, he is a very well-known botanist in Sri Lanka, and he was a former Vice Chancellor of the University of Colombo as well as the Dean, Faculty of Science. And more recently, like Professor Kanti Abhenayaka and Professor R.L.C. Vijayasundara, they were the heads of our department as well as they served as the Dean of the Faculty of Science. That means a lot of heads and other leading figures played an important role in administrative positions in the country as well as within the university and the faculty. And some of you may have heard Professor Shanika Hirimuregama. She was the Vice Chancellor of the University of Colombo as well as the former University Grant Commission Chairperson, and she finally served as the ambassador to France, and now she is a retired professor and attached to our department as a professor emeritus. And Dr. W.K. Hiriburegama, also Vice Chancellor of the University of Colombo, and he also a member of our academic staff. So with that, I will then go into the degree programs we are offering to you. So we have like two types of degree programs. Maybe now you are familiar with that. We have research-oriented honors degrees as well as industry-oriented honors degree. We, in the department, we are offering BSc honors degree program, especially research-oriented honors degree program, 3 types. One is plant sciences, more related into plant systematics, taxonomy, ecology, and it also have environmental science and a broad subject discipline. Then plant biotechnology, that is with tissue culture, more into molecular biology and plant breeding, and that's also have a broader subject disciplines. Then we are the only department in Sri Lanka, I think, we are offering bioinformatics research-oriented degree program. That is one of the key element in our academic program. So that is a bioinformatics research-oriented degree program. So you are still in the first year. You are in next few weeks you will start your level 1. That means first year courses. So you will get to know these things. Don't worry, because when you are coming and following the lectures, during that time you will get to know these programs very well. So then, so mainly these 3 courses, and Dr. Pradeepika Saputantri will guide you to select what are the, especially for bioinformatics, you have to select specific courses in your level 1 if you are willing to follow the bioinformatics special degree. So then we, in our department, we are offering one industry-oriented honors degree program, that is horticulture and sustainable landscaping. So we have just passing out graduate will address you with their course structure and the experience. So that is mainly We have industrial training in this program, and industrial research, a small component of industrial research, and mainly they are working on like mainly field-based assignment on landscaping and horticulture-based, sometimes horticultural crops and so on. So yes, so that is about the degree programs. So we offer the very updated curriculum and diverse teaching and learning activities. And as you know, the transparent evaluation process is one of the key feature within the faculty. And also we support and give our fullest support for the students who are doing the extracurricular activities like sports and other things. And we have a very friendly, caring academic staff, always there to listen to you and guiding you for you can come and talk to you. Especially we have 2 temporary student counselors. I will come to that when introducing the academic staff. Yes, so when come to the teaching and learning environment, and we have lectures, very diverse delivery programs like lectures, of course, then oral presentation, and we are conducting some collaborative research projects. If you are in the research-oriented degree program, some final year researcher, we are collaboratively doing with other institutes and other universities, and laboratory and field excursions we have, especially in the 3rd and 4th year, as well as for the level 1 and level 2, we have several field visits and field visits. So when come to the evaluations, we have assignment, quizzes, vivas, and also internships, industrial training, and reports as in addition to the normal semester examination procedures. Yes, these are some of the pictures during the field visits and the lab sessions students are enjoying, especially first years will get a chance to go to maybe gardens or one field visit with us, and second years also depend on the student numbers and the financial situation. And then about the facilities especially. So we have some to conduct the plant pot experiments. We have some plant houses and laboratories. You will work in the first year laboratory, second year laboratory, and third year. Especially we have a very strong component of microbiology and molecular biology. Then also computer facilities we have to a certain extent, and the faculty facilitate to conduct a lot of these courses, especially the computer-based courses in the new library building and so on. And we are unique because we have a university level herbarium. Herbarium is a place that you can use to identify the plants. So it's not a national level one, but we have very good number of dried plant specimens. So as a Department of Plant Sciences, it is one of the strengths we have. We have a department plant herbarium to identify the unknown plant specimens, to guide you to do that. And especially when you come to follow the plant science special degree, you will using this facility a lot. Yes. When come to the academic staff, so yes, I told you Dr. Pradeepika Saputantri, she will address you. She is the academic advisor. So that means if you have some problems with the course registration or to select the courses and with credit numbers and so on. So each department has academic advisor. So Dr. Saputantri is the academic advisor of the Department of Plant Sciences. And I told you we have 2 temporary student counselors, Dr. Tilini Pereira and Dr. Passan Fernando, serving as temporary student counselors within our department and also in the faculty level. So other than that, so I told you Professor Shanika Hiriburegama, she's retired, one of the Vice Chancellor as well as the head of the department. She's still attached to our department as a Professor Emeritus, but she's not involved in teaching process. Then Senior Professor Tara Silva, she's expert in plant breeding and genetics, and also Senior Professor Shamala Tirimana, she's expert in molecular biology and also teaching in certain bioinformatics courses. Then Professor Sudhira Ranwala, she's in the field of ecology and conservation, biodiversity conservation. And Professor Chandrika Nanayakkara is an expert in microbiology. And Dr. Darshini Bandhupriya, mainly in tissue culture and plant biotechnology. And Dr. Iroja Caldera is specialized in environmental science. And Dr. Samir Aryavansha, he's an expert in plant pathology, and his research is mainly on endophytes and related to microbiology and microbiology field. And on Dr. Anushka Vikramasuriya, she is a molecular biologist, and she's also in the program of bioinformatics and helping us with, especially in the field of molecular biology. Dr. Jinendra, she is working in the area of biodiversity conservation, that means geographical information system, and especially in the ecology and more into the plant science-based courses. Dr. Ruwani Maya Kadua, she is again in tissue culture and plant breeding, and Dr. Surani Ediriveera also in the field of microbiology, and Ms. Amaya Saturusingha, she is a probation lecturer, she is on study leave, and she is training for plant ecology and restoration and a broad field of ecology. So along with the academic staff, we have a non-academic staff behind, especially with the laboratory and laboratory courses, you will meet them. So these are our non-academic staff, lab attendants, technical officers, and 2 members in the plant science department office. So as I told you, we have a very broad subject, we are offering broad subject disciplines starting from genetics to applied sciences, microbiology, and bioinformatics. So we have a wide range of subject disciplines offering to you. Especially in your level 1 and level 2 courses, some of the subjects, Department of Zoology mainly giving to you, and some of the disciplines like genetics and cell biology, plant science department is offering to you. Yes. So as I think I went through all these: plant physiology, molecular biology, biochemistry, plant cell and tissue culture, and especially the subject expert lecturers are listed around here. And then genetics and plant breeding, microbiology and plant pathology, then horticulture, bioinformatics are our strengths or the main subject disciplines we are offering to the undergraduate students. Then ecology and biodiversity conservation, environmental science and environmental modeling, plant systematics and phylogenetics are some of other disciplines. So yes, after graduating, especially the honors degree programs, we have a very rough statistics about most of our students are going abroad to pursue higher studies, either master's or PhD programs. They will specially directly mainly go to United States or Canada and Australia, and now there's a trend to go to European region also, Germany and other countries, to pursue their higher studies, masters, and mainly to leading to PhD programs also they are directly absorbing. And some of the students who like to residing in Sri Lanka, they join into government organization, and especially most of them are going into admin and management services, so the graduates can participate into the examinations conducted by the local authorities like Sri Lanka Customs, Civil Service, and other Forest Department, Wildlife Conservation like Sri Lanka Scientific Service. So that is the government sector where our graduates are really working and holding good positions. And some of the especially young girls, they like to be working as a biology teachers in international and in the national curriculum schools. And also some are really, some are attached as the research assistants in the other universities or well as other institutes, research institutes. They are working as research scientists. Yes, so those are the career opportunities. So we will help you especially with knowledge, and we will give you, not within the department as a faculty, we are giving you a lot of skills during the 4-year or 3-year degree program. So you have to have we are giving you opportunities. That's up to you to take that opportunities and develop your skills. So, yes. So these are again the career opportunities, the same things I have listed. Especially in our department, I would say, especially the industrial sector with fertilizer and other companies, horticultural landscapes, especially with the microbiology laboratories. So they would like to hire our graduates with their skills and especially the knowledge, skills and other talents. Yes. If you really want to do higher studies, in locally also you can do higher studies, locally masters, within the departments also we are offering, or in the other universities also you can attach to the PhD or a master's program if you want to do a local higher study, that means master's or a PhD degree, or you are after the, especially the research-oriented degree, are well equipped, you are well skilled, you give you a good set of skills to directly apply for a postgraduate degree in a good other countries, overseas. So as I told you at the beginning, WOTSOC will address you. That is the official student society, helping us in many ways and very actively work on within the faculty. So that is the mainly conducting under the department. So you can join the WOTSOC and especially interact with the office, the main your seniors, and involved in the activities conducted by the WOTSOC. And these are some of the activities, annual trips, and with the school programs and community projects we conducted collaboratively with the Botanical Society. Yes, especially when you, from the first year, you have to have a very good discipline and be punctual for your lectures, and we have laboratories, classes for you in the BT courses, so you have to follow the laboratory rules and respect the staff. That means not only the academic staff, non-academic staff both. And you will meet our assistant lecturers and the demonstrators when you start your academic work. And you have to learn how to share the resources and ideas and work as a good group. And especially, finally, we expect you to be a responsible person. So that's all I have to tell you in my talk. I would like now, I think Dr. Saputantri will specially go through your level 1 and level 2 courses. Yes, thank you very much.
බොහොම ස්තුතියි මැතිනියනි. මීළඟට ඔබ සැම ආමන්ත්‍රණයට මම ඉතා ගෞරවයෙන් යුක්තව ආරාධනා කර සිටිනවා ශාක විද්‍යා අධ්‍යනාංශයේ අධ්‍යයන උපදේශිකා ආචාර්ය ප්‍රදීපිකා සපුතන්ත්‍රි මහත්මියනි ඔබතුමියට.
Now, let us welcome the academic advisor of the Department of Plant Sciences, Dr. Pradipika Saputantri, to address this occasion.
A very good afternoon to all of you. I'm Pradipika Saputantri, and as Professor Hashendra mentioned my name several times as the academic advisor for the department. By now I hope you know that each of the 7 departments of the faculty has an academic advisor specially designated to help the students with their academic related issues. Right? If you have anything that you want to ask regarding the academic courses offered by our department, so you can come to me. I'm always available. Not just me, all the our staff, all the academics of the department will be there to help you with any of the queries that you will be having. Madam mentioned, Professor Hashendra mentioned about the history of our department and the programs offered by the department, so I will not go into much details. I would start with the handbook, and I will focus on important things that you need to consider when you register for the courses next week or the next couple of weeks given to you at the course registration. So, this is the your handbook. We call this the Undergraduate Handbook for the academic year 2023-2024. So this is the academic year we are starting in maybe next week, or I don't know, soon we are starting this. So all your information is given in, all the necessary information for the student life in the faculty is given in the handbook. Right? So therefore, you need to read this very carefully. I think Dr. Dilhari, the undergraduate director, must have gone through this in a previous session. So your handbook is very important. And then I will just take you through a few things. So you know that we have, the faculty offers a 3-year BSc degree and 4-year honors degrees. And so you know that, I hope, level 1 and 2, that is the first year and second year for both biology stream, bioscience stream and biochemistry molecular biology stream. For both streams, level 1 and level 2 subjects are common. This you have to understand. Molecular biology, biochemistry, the basis is biology. So we are teaching first and second years, we are teaching both streams, the basic, the fundamental biology related courses. So therefore, both streams follow these, and only after level 2, that is from level 3 onwards, you diversify. You go into your own specialized areas. Some students may decide to take a 3-year degree and leave. Some students may remain here for a further additional year, doing a 4-year degree. And the 4-year degrees, the honors degrees, they have the industry-related, industry-oriented honors degrees, 4-year degrees, where in the final year you will be given an industrial training, an internship, so you get an exposure to the industry. The other type, the honors degree, BSc honors programs, the research-oriented ones, you will be doing, in the final year, you will be doing research, giving you more exposure to the academia, the research. So that is the research-oriented honors degrees. So now you are in either biological stream or molecular biology, biochemistry stream. Each of these streams have subject areas. So plant science is one subject area, the chemistry is another subject area, and then zoology and environment, nuclear science, and computer science. So in the first 2 years, you will be doing mainly chemistry, plant science, zoology and environment science, and either CS or nuclear science or computer science. Right? So each of these subject areas are made up of course units, and you know the course units are mainly the academic courses and the enhancement courses. Right? If you take the academic courses, there are 3 types of academic courses. The compulsory courses. Right? So these compulsory courses are the courses that are providing you with basic and essential knowledge and skills in a given subject stream. For example, for biology stream, there are certain compulsory subjects that you have to take. So they are very basic, essential knowledge for biology students. Right? Similar for MB. And then if you take one subject, for example, plant sciences. For plant sciences, there are subjects we call as core courses, which provide the basic and essential knowledge and skills in plant sciences or in chemistry for that subject. Right? And what you have to remember here is that in level 1 and 2, you have to register for, it's mandatory for you to register for both compulsory and core subject units for chemistry, plant science, and zoology and environment science. Right? It's a must. Then, in addition to those 3 subjects, you can take up either computer science or nuclear science as the 4th subject. Right? This must have been explained by the undergraduate director. And then the elective courses are the ones that you take up according to your preferences if you want to learn something in addition. So these provide general or broader knowledge in a particular subject. And you have to register for a minimum of 30 credits, and you can go up to 33 credits for one academic year, but you have to remember the final grade point average GPA is calculated by using all the credits that you have done. So if you go for a maximum number 33, then you have to be a little bit careful thinking of the GPA calculation at the end of the 4 or 3 years. Right? And then this is again another important thing. So once you register for a course, for example, I teach plant biochemistry. My course has 2 components. It has a theory paper and a practical component, let's assume. So for you to complete that course, you need to have done both the theory and the practicals. And if there are any course that has continuous assessments, assignments, or anything like that, to consider that course has been completed, you need to have sat for all the relevant exams, completed all the assignments given, and if you have not done so, then you can't get the final grade. right? So it will be considered as an incomplete course. So therefore, remember, you can't, if you do not complete the course, somehow you will be given chances to complete it, maybe the next year or the year after. You have to remember to come back and do it, complete it, right? All this information is given in the handbook. I'm just reiterating here because your first years, gradually when you go to second year, or once you finish 1 year, the first year, you will know all these things. But because you are newcomers, I would like to stress these important points where students would forget from time to time. In addition to the academic courses, you need to take 4 enhancement course units to complete the degree. So throughout your study period here in the faculty, either it is 3 years or 4 years, you can take a minimum of 4 enhancement credits and pass those subjects, or you can go to there's no limit to the EC credits. You can do many if you want to do, and I recommend you select. Most of these EC units are offered by the career guidance unit and some from the sports branch. So go for these because they are to give you the additional extracurricular and soft skills that you need as a graduate. So therefore, I recommend you take not just the English. English gives you a number of credits. The English course that you will be following soon will give you some EC credits. In addition to that, there are many enhancement courses which are very good. So just take them, consider taking them. They are designed for you all. Right? So in the handbook, I think Madam mentioned, we are now the Department of Plant Sciences. However, we used to be called Department of Botany from, say, 100 years back. We were Department of Botany. So the course units offered by us have the code BT still. So in your handbook, page 125 is the Annex 4. This is for the level 1 courses offered for biological science and biochemistry, molecular biology students. So you can see in this one, I have highlighted the botany units, right? So the botany units, the semester 1 and semester 2, you have to register for all the units that are marked with a cross, which means the core units, right? Core courses offered by the Department of Plant Sciences, right? The courses marked as with a circle are elective units. So these are the additional ones. If you want, if you wish to take, you can take. And the ones that are marked in the last column are the ones that have a field component. So when you are doing a variety of plant and microbial life, you will be taken through a very nice field trip to Singharaja or some other forest to learn the plant variety. So, if you look at this in the first year, the black square means the compulsory courses for your 2 streams. So you need to take EN 1008 and AM 1108. These are compulsory. You can't omit these. You have to take these things, right? And there's small print at the end of the page, at the bottom of the page, right? So this is something I mentioned earlier. Students must register for all core courses related to chemistry CH, plant science BT, and zoology and environment science, right? And the third point here, now you have heard that our department offers honors, BSc honors degree in bioinformatics. So we are the first one to introduce bioinformatics to the country. So that happened somewhere between 2001 and 2005. The first batch was passed out in 2005, I think. Or yeah, somewhere around that. So we are the first one to introduce the hybrid. The hybrid is the hybrid between the computational sciences and biology. And now we have our own specialist in bioinformatics, Dr. Pasan, who is not here today, but he is the expert in bioinformatics. He has a PhD and all. So there are lots of students who might want to go to this field. If you are thinking of coming to the bioinformatics special or honors degree, it's very important you to follow this third point given here, right? So to be eligible for the honors degree in bioinformatics, you have to take CS 1101, right? So if you look at the chart, CS 1101 and CS 1102, right? In addition to that, you need to have a C pass for AM 1108, right? The mathematics for biological sciences students, right? So these are the criteria that defines you are eligible for the bioinformatics special honors degree, right? So please remember these things. And if you when you go to level 2 also, there's a CS unit which you need to have done to be eligible to come to the bioinformatics honors degree, right? So these are the important points. So all the other information is in the handbook. And I will just brief you through the the eligibility criteria for the 4 honors degree programs. So this happens after the second year. So you need to complete 4 semesters, first year semester 1-2, second year semester 1-2. Then with those results, you will be either eligible to do honors degree. Now the honors degrees offered by our department, the research-oriented ones, are for the biological science stream. If there are, now we can take only 15 students for plant biotechnology, and if there are vacancies in the number 15, then we open it up for the MB students, right? The MB students the molecular biology students have other honors degree programs that you can take. So that all the information again is given in the handbook. There is one page showing you which stream students of which stream can be eligible for which honors degree, right? For the plant biotechnology, so these are the criteria, right? So you need to have a final GPA after the second semester, a GPA of 3 for BT core course units, right? In addition to that, you need to have a pass mark, like 2 GPA, average GPA 2 for all the courses for the entire 2 years, right? And I think the seniors, the BOTSOC students and the senior students will talk to you about the different programs, 4 different programs in detail, right? And then for the plant science special degree or the honors degree is the same. Again, the GPA of 3 for BT core courses. Then for the bioinformatics, I'm repeating the eligibility criteria. You need to have a GPA 3 for level 1 and 2 BT core courses, and a combined GPA of 3 for CS 1101, CS 1102, and CS 2001. So these are the courses, CS courses that you take in the first and second years, and a minimum of a pass C grade for AM 1108. Then we have, just to show you the courses offered by us to the 3 different honors degree programs. You can see some of the courses are common for all, like biochemistry is common for all, many students, 2 groups, and some courses like Introduction to Bioinformatics, common for all 3 programs, right? So once you go through the handout, you can understand the courses that we offer, right? So then finally we have a 4-year research-oriented degree program called the Horticulture and Sustainable Landscaping. So that is also giving students an opportunity to get some industrial experience, and it provides professionals in this field required by the country, it makes you eligible to go either do a job or go for higher studies. That is a fourth one that we are offering. One important thing, last one, your final achievement, whether you get a first class, second class, upper or second class, lower, or just a pass, depends on your overall GPA, right? What we have seen is the students may not do well in the first and second years, but they thrive in third and fourth years, right? So that happens very frequently because they may have not done well in first and second years. Their class may not be indicating how they have performed in the third and fourth years. So you need to have overall good performance in all 4 years for you to get a very good class, right? So please remember that. Just before I came here, there's a student who was telling me, "Madam, because you told us to do well in fourth year, all the first and second years, I did well and I graduated with an immunology honors degree," right? So I'm proud of that. So you remember that, because you have to do, you can't just omit first and second years, just do, mediocre in the first and second years. You have to do very well in all 4 years, right? So, and there's no limit to the number of first classes. If you do well, if you get a GPA above 3.7, at the end of 4 years, you get first class, right? So learn, work hard, relax, and also there are a lot of opportunities in the faculty for you to enjoy, right? So a lot of student activities, various other things. So wish you all the very best, and let's hope to meet soon in the faculty.
බොහොම ස්තුතියි මැතිණියනි. මෙම වැඩසටහන අතරතුර ඔබට යම් ගැටලුවක් වෙතොත් අපගේ YouTube සජීවී විකාශය ඔස්සේ ලබා දී ඇති Google පත්‍රිකාව හරහා ඒවා අප වෙත යොමු කිරීමට ඔබට අවස්ථාව ලබා දී තිබෙනවා.
To submit your queries and questions, you may use the Google form sent in the live chat or provided in the description box with the official FOSS Media YouTube page.
මීළඟට අප විද්‍යාපීඨයේ ශාක විද්‍යා අධ්‍යයනාංශයේ අවසාන වසරේ ඉගෙනම ලබන පියුමි උත්පලා සොයිරිය, සෙනාලි විතානාච්චි සොයිරිය, ගණේශනී සොයිරිය සහ යසුමි අංජනා සොයිරිය ඔවුන්ගේ ගෞරව උපාධිය පිළිබඳ ඔවුන්ගේ අත්දැකීම් ඔබ දැනුවත් කිරීමට සූදානමින් සිටිනවා. මේ අවස්ථාව ඔවුන් වෙතටයි.
Now, our final year undergraduates of the Department of Plant Sciences are ready to share their experiences about their honors degree programs. Over to you.
Plants are the life of the earth. Learning about plants, therefore, becomes one of the most important fields. In our university, we have the Department of Plant Sciences to study plants. The Department of Plant Sciences is a very good environment for young scientists like you and me to grow. Please, plants tell us different stories. For different stories they tell, we have different degree programs assigned. From our department, there are 3 research-oriented degree programs and 1 industry-oriented degree program. And you will be briefed about those degree programs separately by us. Join with me to explore the Department of Plant Sciences of the University of Colombo. First, let's look into the Plant Science research-oriented degree program. As plant science students, we are exposed to the field work a lot. Throughout these field visits, we get the chance to travel to different areas all over the country. This indeed is a very exciting experience since we gather a lot of important things in our lives. We get the chance to enjoy the breathtaking sceneries of Mother Nature, teamwork, fun time with friends, and some thrilling close contact with leeches as well. As you can see, we get rare opportunities to explore the core of the woods, walking alongside the waterfalls. We are nourished with immense guidance from our loving lecturers, demonstrators, and also the department alumni. And we did a lot of fun activities with friends, so it's just not the same as boring classroom. It's a whole new world. These are some clips from our recent visits to Singharaja Rainforest. I bet some of you also have been there. This is how we work in the field, learning from the nature. This is much more interesting, exciting, and also challenging. Working closely with the nature made us feel more alive. This is us training as plant taxonomists. Plant specimens are collected from the field and are preserved for us to study. We make herbarium sheets and preserve them in our own herbarium. And if you think we only have field visits, no, we train at wet labs as well. We get the hands-on experience in our laboratories on various subject areas, training how to handle tools and equipment, how to designing experiments, and so forth. These are the subdisciplines we touch upon as plant science special degree students. So, do we have a promising future as a plant science graduate? Yes, of course. There's no limit to the extent you can go as a plant science graduate. Plants are the life of this world. As long as we have plants, we survive. The world needs more botanists, and you also can be one. Thank you. Over to you, Senadi.
Thank you, Pumi. Today, I want to take you on a journey that explores the remarkable opportunities that can be experienced only by a student who follows the Plant Biotechnology Research-Oriented Degree Program offered by the Department of Plant Sciences in Faculty of Science, University of Colombo. Here we come to the most fascinating fact about this Plant Biotechnology Degree Program. Research is at the core of scientific progress. All the students who follow a special degree will have the chance to do a research in their final year. But Plant Biotechnology is the only research-oriented degree program that gives you the research experience in your third year itself. And don't forget, more research publications will definitely help you more in your higher studies. Of course, no exploration of plant biotechnology would be complete without mentioning the laboratory work. Our degree program provides the students to engage in hands-on wet lab experiments in molecular biology, tissue culture technology, and also microbiology. The lab work not only sharpens students' skills, but it also develops their capacity to collaborate, think creatively, and also solve complicated challenges. Actually, this is an exciting and dynamic academic program which comprises of field work, research work, and lab work as well. Let's look at some of the field trips we have engaged as undergraduates in recent years. Fieldwork is where the magic happens. We were able to gain invaluable hands-on experiences by studying the ecosystem health at Baddagana Urban Wetlands, exploring the rice breeding techniques at Rice Research Institute, Bombuwala, studying the various microbiology applications at Nature's Beauty Creations Private Limited, and exploring the methods of plant propagation in the Royal Botanical Gardens in Peradeniya. That was obviously a high, unique experience that anyone might have in their lives. One thing that our lecturers always believe is that learning is not a one-way street. but rather a dynamic process that involves active participation and collaboration. So these are some of the group discussions, case studies, panel discussions, and some of the interactive activities that our lecturers used in our learning process. Graduates in plant biotechnology are university-trained professionals. So without any doubt, as a plant biotechnologist, you can secure a job at different ministries and organizations, both public and private sectors, including the education sector, research institutions, food and agriculture sector. As you can see, the honors degree program in plant biotechnology enhances the knowledge and practical skills of the students, specifically in a wide array of plant-based industries. Over to you, Ganeshi.
Thank you, Senali. So I will be speaking about the bioinformatics research-oriented degree offered by our university. In fact, this is the only university that offers a bioinformatics program as an undergraduate program. So bioinformatics is an interdisciplinary field where it overlaps studies of biology with data science, computer science, physics, chemistry, and statistics, and so on. So in summary, it's the overlap of biology with data science and computer science. So what we do here is we analyze biological data, which is produced by biologists or scientists working in their labs, and we make sense out of it. So we use tools, or we make tools that can help us better understand what the data that we collected through experiment actually mean. And so as you can see that there are several tools, like there are tools such as BLAST and so on that actually actually gets the data input from the experiments, and gives us an output, a consensus, that something that we can identify and understand. So for this, we use our computer facilities, and in fact, our university offers like a high performance computing facility with an NVIDIA Tesla GPU and a very high, like a very resourceful CPU facility, and a main memory which has around 512 gigabytes. So we use these facilities and also the lab facilities provided to us in order to carry out our experiments in the dry lab or in our computer labs. Also, we have wet lab practicals, and in fact, bioinformatics consists of biocomponents, obviously. And when we work in wet lab, where it's basically the wet lab courses are offered to us in order to make us understand how exactly the data is obtained right from the source. So we work with a lot of reagents, and we do biological assays, and from there we collect our data, and we understand how biological systems work through these experiments. And you might have seen this very popular comic just showing how bioinformatic work is basically, like most of the time it occurs in a dry lab, where we don't need to like tinker around with a lot of chemicals most of the time, and like all of these lab protocols and so many things that the wet lab people go through. But in fact, even though it looks easy from the outside, actually bioinformatics, even though I wouldn't say it's I wouldn't say it's hard if you really would like that subject, it is most definitely very enjoyable. and very fulfilling if you are into understanding how there is so much of a diversity in organisms with just different repetitions of just 4 characters such as A, C, G, and T when it comes to our genome. So as a bioinformatics special degree student, apart from studies, we also have other extracurricular activities. We have participated in so many events, and we had a lot of team bonding events, such as the games that we participate in during our Awurudu and such. We have great lab facilities, dry lab and wet lab facilities, where we can do our experiments and so on. And that is the end of me explaining about this degree program and my experiences on it. So now I would like to hand it over to Piyumi for the next session.
Thank you, Ganeshini. Next, I will give you a brief introduction about the industry-oriented degree program offered by Department of Plant Sciences, Horticulture and Sustainable Landscaping. So this degree program was the latest addition to our department, designed to develop the relevant skills and knowledge needed for the fields of horticulture and landscaping. This dynamic program offers the students hands-on and interactive learning experiences and opportunities inside and outside the classroom. They include lab practicals, field visit, continuous assignments, mini projects and industrial training. So one of the major components of this degree program is landscape designing and computer applications, where students are trained to use various softwares such as AutoCAD and SketchUp. And inviting guest speakers and conducting workshops are classic teaching strategies. Welcoming other voices with relevant information provides students with access to other perspectives, adds varieties to the conservative studying, and demonstrate that learning is a collaborative enterprise. Moreover, this degree program exposes the students who work with the farmers and growers, identify their problems, and make use of various extension tools for transferring the latest agriculture technologies. And the students were given rigorous orientation and familiarization on various issues and problems expected on farmers' fields, and hence gain competence and confidence for solving real life problems in the field of horticulture. So industrial visits and exposure to Internet of Things and smart agriculture provide the undergraduate the inspiration to engage in agriculture and horticulture in new age. And the industry-oriented degree program in horticulture and sustainable landscaping grooms the undergraduate to enter the workforce as landscape designers, horticulturists, industry leaders and entrepreneurs in the technologically advanced world. So over to you, Piyumi.
Not even academic work, we enjoy the university life with a loving bunch of friends. As a family, we go on trips during our vacation, celebrate birthdays, and so much fun. Here are some of the photos of our tea party. And we also organize New Year celebrations with our loving academic staff, non-academic staff, and seniors. We had a lot of fun playing New Year games with everyone. So my dear sisters and brothers, this is the Department of Plant Sciences, a place with lot of love, warmth, and care. A place for us to grow, explore, and totally allowed to do mistakes. As freshers, you will be turning your first page of a new chapter, not just academics, but also enjoy the university life to the fullest with good friends. Make it a happening chapter of your life. We wish you all the very best for your future endeavors on behalf of the Department of Plant Sciences. Do the best and be the best. Thank you.
ස්තුතියි සොයරියනි. මීළඟට බොත්සොක් සංගමය පිළිබඳ ඔබ දැනුවත් කිරීමට මේ ආරාධනය එහි උපසභාපති ශකිලා පෙරේරා සොයරියටයි.
Next up, I would like to invite the Vice President of the Botanical Society of 2023-2024, Ms. Shakila Pereira, to give a brief introduction to Botanical Society, followed by a video.
Welcome to the University of Colombo, and a special warm welcome to all our new students joining us today. I'm delighted to address you on behalf of Botanical Society of University of Colombo, also known as BOTSOC. BOTSOC is not just an ordinary society. It is a legacy that dates back to the 1960s, making it one of the oldest and most active student societies in our university. Our mission is to inspire a passion for botanical sciences, develop essential skills, and promote a sense of community service. From dynamic workshops to impactful volunteer projects, BOTSOC has been a hub of activity since its establishment. Throughout the years, BOTSOC has partnered with various sectors, including government, non-governmental organizations, and private entities to address a wide range of botanical and environmental projects. Our members have been at the forefront of environmental stewardship. Our calendar is packed with exciting events like site talks, exposure, luminaries, each designed to enhance your academic journey and broaden your horizons. And let us not forget about our fundraising endeavors. Whether it's a plant sale, a cone stall, or an ice cream stand, we always strive to combine enjoyment with purpose to support our university and community. Therefore, to all the new faces in the audience, I extend a heartfelt invitation. Join us on this incredible journey as we explore the horizons of botanical science, sharpen our skills, and make a meaningful impact on the world around us. Together, let us continue the legacy of BOTSOC and write the next chapter vividly in the history. Thank you, and here's to an unforgettable adventure ahead. Together we bloom. Let's enjoy this short video.
Introducing the Botanical Society of the University of Colombo. The Botanical Society at the University of Colombo, founded back in the 1960s, we are one of the oldest student societies in the university. Our mission is to ignite the passion for botanical sciences while enhancing our members' soft skills and fostering a spirit of community service. From dynamic workshops to impactful volunteer projects, BOTSOC has always been active since its inception. Join us on the journey as we reveal the story of BOTSOC. Throughout our journey, BOTSOC has teamed up with government, non-governmental, and private sector partners on a variety of botany and environmental projects. From restoring coral reefs to phytoremediation efforts, mangrove plantations to school workshops, and special day celebrations, we've been at the forefront of action. These experiences have been both educational and inspirational, offering BOTSOC members practical knowledge, valuable experiences, and plenty of fun. We are proud to share these stories, hoping to inspire the next generation of young leaders. Site Talks, an exclusive online webinar series where our undergraduates get to learn from our very own department alumni. It by far has completed its 16th episode since its start during the COVID-19 pandemic. Then there is Exposure, bringing expert insights from scientists outside our university community. Exposure is a recent initiative and has completed 3 episodes already. The Luminaries, our annual panel discussion, where our expert guests guide young undergraduates on career opportunities in the dynamic field of plant sciences. Botanical workshops are solely aimed at improving the soft skills of its members. Journal Club is a recent initiative of BATSAC where our members get together regularly to discuss articles from academic journals. Every Monday and Friday is reserved for a dose of botanical brilliance. BATSAC shares fascinating facts about plants, biotechnology, and agriculture across all our social media platforms. It is the perfect opportunity for our members to showcase their passion for plants and share knowledge with the world. Botany Boost, the official blog of BATSAC. The blog aims to improve awareness and interests in the plant sciences, plant biotechnology, and bioinformatics among all undergraduates and the general public. Mataka Handawa, a talk beyond textbooks, is a very recent initiative of BATSAC, which has taken a leap beyond traditional academic boundaries, offering students a unique opportunity to connect with their lecturers on a more personal level. BATSAC's dynamic fundraising projects, blending fun with the purpose to support our university and the community. Come join our WhatsApp family, where every moment becomes a cherished memory of your university life. With love, we welcome you to make beautiful memories together.
දැන් අප යොමු වන්නේ අප වෙත යෙදී ඇති ප්‍රශ්න කිහිපයක් වෙතටයි.
Now we shall move on to the Q&A session for all the questions logged in through the Google form. Do I need a background knowledge of IT to do bioinformatics?
and second years. So we have asked you all to do some compulsory courses. So with the basic knowledge of IT, you all can start the bioinformatics program.
The second question, what future job opportunities are there for a person graduating with a plant biotechnology honors degree?
As Dr. Pradeepika and head of the department mentioned before in their presentations, there are a wide array of job opportunities available in Sri Lanka and overseas as well for biotechnology students, graduates.
And we have got another question. What type of higher study opportunities will I get by doing a bioinformatics honors degree?
Yes, so there are a lot of opportunities actually for bioinformatics because it's an emerging field and it's continually it's advancing. So you can definitely do higher studies in bioinformatics, and in addition to that, you can also go into IT field like computer science, and yes, so there are different pathways for bioinformatics.
One last question. Can I pursue microbiology as an honors degree? If not, what are the options I have?
We offer the microbiology under the plant biotechnology as well as for plant science special degrees. Under those, you can specialize with microbiology related research. So we are not offering a separate honors degree in microbiology itself. It comes under plant biotechnology or plant sciences.
Thank you our panel of professors for their extremely helpful responses.
මේ ආකාරයට අද දින දෙවැනි සැසියේ පළමු අදියරේ නිමාවට පත්වෙනවා. තවත් ස්වල්ප මොහොතකින් ආරම්භ වන දෙවන අදියරයේදී විද්‍යාපීඨ න්‍යෂ්ටික විද්‍යා දෙපාර්තමේන්තුව අප ඔබට හඳුන්වා දීමට සූදානම්. එතෙක් ආරාධනා කර සිටිනවා රැඳී සිටින්නට කොළඹ විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයේ විද්‍යාපීඨයේ නිල මාධ්‍ය ඒකකය වන ෆොස් මීඩියා නිල YouTube නාලිකාව සමගින්.
We have successfully concluded the first segment of this evening session, and now after a brief break we shall proceed with the second segment, which is dedicated to the distinguished field of nuclear sciences. We invite you to tune in to the FOSS Media YouTube channel. Thank you. Welcome back to the second segment of our evening session in the orientation program. Join us as we explore the captivating world of nuclear science.
ඔබ නැවතත් සම්බන්ධ වන්නේ කොළඹ විශ්වවිද්‍යාලීය විද්‍යාපීඨයේ නම්මීකරණ වැඩසටහන් සමගින්. අද දින මෙම වැඩසටහනේ අවසාන අදියරේ වෙන් කර ඇත්තේ විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයේ විද්‍යාපීඨයේ න්‍යෂ්ටික විද්‍යා දෙපාර්තමේන්තුව වෙතටයි. ඒ සඳහා මා ඉතාමත් ගෞරවයෙන් යුක්තව ආරාධනා කරනවා දෙපාර්තමේන්තු ප්‍රධානී මහාචාර්ය ජේ ජයසිංහම් මැතිතුමාට ඔබ සැම ආමන්ත්‍රණය කිරීමට.
It is our distinct honor to extend a warm and cordial invitation to the head of the Department of Nuclear Sciences, Professor J. Jayasinghe, to address this occasion.
Good evening, all of you. So first of all, on behalf of our Department of Nuclear Science, so welcome to all the new intake students so joining our faculty so this year. So our department is committed to providing you so with the support, the resources and guidance so you need to succeed in your academic dreams in nuclear science and radiation medicine. So we are the smallest department in the compared to other departments. So our department is very smallest department, but it growing very fast. So this year, so we are going to introduce a new programs. So after few years, so we will have more than 200 students per year. So during my talk, I am going to introduce an overview of our department. Then after following my talks, there are two lecturers, so they are going to introduce our programs. So before starting my presentation, so I would like to introduce, so I would like to provide the information, the milestones, our milestones. There are so several milestones. So you know, after World War II in 1948, so after the nuclear bomb blast in Hiroshima and Nagasaki in Japan, so International Atomic Energy Agency was established. So Sri Lanka joined the International Atomic Agency in 1957. So under the IAEA recommendations, the radioisotope center, that it is called RI center, equipped with a radiation laboratory and nuclear and training facilities, was established in 1962 at the University of Ceylon. So that time our university known as University of Ceylon. The Professor PPGL Srivardhana was the first director of the radioisotopes center. The radioisotope center introduced postgraduate program after few years later to disseminate knowledge, and the first MPhil degree was awarded in 1978. In 1982, the radioisotope center introduced a master program. It is called nuclear science, master in nuclear science. So this is the currently only MSc program in nuclear science available in Sri Lanka. The radioisotope center converted, that is a very important milestone. The radioactive center converted into Department of Nuclear Science in 2002. That time the Professor Rohini Hemavana was appointed as the first head of the department. The MSc program in medical physics was introduced in 2023. The first PhD award was awarded in 2023. So this year is very important year for us because we are going to introduce a new degree program, which is called medical imaging technology through the direct intake. So what is nuclear science? So nuclear science is a field of study that focuses on the behavior and application of atomic nuclei and their interaction with particles and energy. So you have done radiation matters and radiation physics in your A-level syllabus. So you know what is radiation. So the atoms are decay radiations. So why atoms are decay radiations? So they are unstable. So how can we make the atom? So you know in the nucleus there are neutron and protons and also energy. So how can we produce the isotopes? So you have to add protons or neutrons or energy. So you can do that in laboratory. So if you have a neutron beam, then you can add more neutron in the atom, then it will become unstable. So then you have to study your nuclear stability. So unstable atom, then decay radiations. Why they decay radiation? So more proton or more neutron can't stay in the nucleus, then they have to go out. So when they go out, then they decay like a radiation. Gamma radiation decay from nucleus, and proton, beta particle and alpha particle decay from the nucleus. When they decay, then proton convert into neutron. If they have more neutron convert into proton. So there are a lot of applications are there. So in our department, you can study. So study these theories behind this production of isotopes and their applications. So in our department, so we have a neutron source. Then you can produce the isotopes in our department, small isotopes. But if you want to make the bigger isotopes, decay very high energy, so then you need nucleotron or cyclotrons. So you can learn those things in our department. So we are teaching the theories behind the nuclear science and also applications. So there are a lot of applications. Applications are in medicals. The radiation, we need the radiation for treatment, cancer treatment. Also we need the radiation to identify the disease, the imaging, X-ray or gamma or MRI, not only the ionizing radiation. So there are ultrasound also can utilize for imaging. And treatment, radiotherapy treatment or nuclear treatment, nuclear medicine, and there are a lot of applications in industry. So in not only the medical industry, agriculture industry, and other several areas. So then we have 2 undergraduate programs. So we have 2 postgraduate programs. So apart from these undergraduate and postgraduate programs, we are arranging the clinical training and short courses on the request. So we have currently we have 2 BSc degree program. So BSc honors in nuclear medical science, and other one new BSc honors in medical imaging technology. So BSc in medical imaging technology through intake through the UGC direct intake. So high SAT score. So this year SAT score is 1.6. So we are expecting 40 to 50 students this year. So this course is professional oriented program. So after you are complete this degree, so you have a chance for the 100% job warranty. So you can, after completing this degree, then you can apply for Sri Lankan Medical Council registration. After you obtain the registration, then you will be recruited as a medical imaging technologist at the hospital. So there are other job opportunities. So not only the hospital, if you don't like to go to the hospital. So actually we are science faculty, we are producing the scientists. So we are not producing any teachers or any other professional. So there are different bodies are there to produce the teachers, and Teachers Training College, NIE, they are producing the teaching. But we are producing the scientists. Then you can go with the track. There are a lot of job opportunities in the imaging industry. So you can be a imaging scientist. Also you can work as a application specialist in the, there are several companies manufacturing devices and also dealing medical devices. So they need people to operate, to teach other professionals about this medical imaging technologies. We have a 2 postgraduate program MSc in medical physics, MSc in nuclear science, and also we have the 10 students, they are doing MPhil and PhD. So currently we have 100 MSc postgraduate students. They are doing well. So other than that, other than our BSc programs, so we are arranging clinical training programs. So on the request. So currently we have 2 students from Papua New Guinea. So they are now we arrange the training program at the National Hospital. So they are doing well here. So earlier we arranged a training program for 2 physicists and 3 radiation therapists. So they have complete their 2 years training program, and they returned back, and they are now working in their country. So other than that, we are offering the certificate courses that also important. So the DNS department organize a public awareness program to enhance the public perception of the safe use of radiation and eliminate myth about the radiation. So then when you talk about the radiation, people are afraid. So then people are, we can avoid the radiation, but in the room, so we have a radiation. In your home, you have a radiation. So you heard about that the nuclear technology. In future is the nuclear technology. So then recently they invented the battery, nuclear battery. So in future you are going to have the nuclear isotopes in your pocket. So nuclear, we need the nuclear technology to identify the disease, treat the disease, to modify the genetic, and they are modifying the seeds and plants, and a lot of variety of applications are there without radiation in no future. So the aim of these short courses, we initiate the aim to provide the accurate information to the public and clear any fears on radiation. Some people are afraid the radiation, but you can come anytime you can visit to the department. If you have any doubts or anything, so you can participate the workshops. So most of them are free for our internal students. So if you are outside, they have to pay. So additionally, the Department of Nuclear Science conduct workshops and training program for various group of professionals. So mostly from professional from the hospitals, the radiographers, medical physicists. We are arranging several workshops, not only for them. So there are a lot different participation from Sri Lankan Army, radiographers, and other A-level students. We are visiting to the schools, and so we conduct several workshops. Importantly, in 2019, Department of Nuclear Science initiate conducting national workshop. So national workshop on radiological science. The first national workshop on radiological science was conducted on 2nd March 2019 at the Hotel Thinna in Jaffna. So next second workshop maybe next year, earlier next year. So now I'm going to introduce our staff member. So first I would like to introduce. So I did my BSc honors in physics, then BSc, MSc in medical physics, and PhD in medical physics, radiotherapy. So then Dr. Manoja, the former head of the department, she has the background in chemistry, and she is involving teaching and research on radiochemistry and the radiation protection. The next, Dr. Jivendra Vikramasinghe, so our graduate, so is engaging in radiation in radiobiology. So you know the radiobiology dealing, you can learn radiobiology about the theories on biological changes in tissue after exposed to the radiation. So after, if you any chance to expose the radiation or get any chance to get imaging, CT image or the X-ray image. So this radiobiology dealing the this effect DNA damage and other biological changes. The next Dr. Mudita Bandara is working on clinical MRI, brain MRI related to the research. So and you can approach him to learn any MRI related research or theories. So Dr. Duminder has complete a PhD in radiological protection. So, and he has experience in medical imaging. He is the only one expert we have with the clinical experience in medical imaging. Finally, the Ms. Mahesha is currently a PhD. He is doing now PhD in computational nuclear science. So we are the only department in NTH university system. So we have that has expert with clinical background. So you have excellent opportunity to become an expert in your area of interest by being guided by our academic staff. So you can come anytime, or you can discuss your ideas, and if you want any research project, or if you want to do any coursework, then anytime you can welcome to our department. Then we have different experts, then you can discuss with them and you can do your work. So additionally, currently we have 4 temporarily academic staff member, including 1 assistant lecturer. Yeah, in addition to the temporary academic staff, currently we have a scientific assistant, so who will assist you in the laboratory. She always in the laboratory, so you can come and talk. He's very expert in handling chemicals and operating radiation detectors. We have 3 technical officers and 1 management assistant and 2 supporting staff. The collaboration is very important. So we have a lot of international collaborators and lot of collaborators in country in Sri Lanka. So these are the list of collaborators in Sri Lanka. Hospitals, we are doing several work with collaboration with those hospitals. National Hospital, Maharama Apesha Hospital, Jaffna Teaching Hospital, Botanical Teaching Hospital, so Lady Richway Hospital for Children. So those are the main hospitals. So they are helping our students. So many students are working on their hospital. The research work, they are doing research work and clinical visits. And other than that, the Sri Lankan Atomic Energy Board, Sri Lankan Atomic Energy Regulatory Board, they are also helping us. So national cancer, the gamma centers under the Sri Lankan Atomic Energy Board, they are the collaborator. So other than that, then we have in our science faculty, so we have around 24 societies. So we have in department level, so we have 1 society. It is called Scintilla. The main aim of establishing this society were to popularize research and share the knowledge related to the nuclear science among the university community and school children. So they are doing a lot of work in the last 4 years. The Scintilla is run entirely by undergraduate students, not by the staff members. So this is the student society, so run by the undergraduate student of the University of Colombo, not only the faculty. So any student can join from the university, from other faculties. So under the guidance of Department of Nuclear Science. That is we call this is the society under the department. So during the last few years, the society organized many intracurricular and extracurricular activities, so such as seminar, workshops related to the nuclear sciences. So finally, I wishing you all the very best on your studies at the Faculty of Science, University of Colombo. So I think in near coming next week, we can see many of you at the department. If you can, open day, we have open day, then you can come into the department and you can learn more about our activities. So a little bit, I am going to summarize a little bit in Tamil. There are Tamil students are there. And also after my talk, Dr. Manoja will take over this, and she also will summarize what in Sinhala what I talked. அனைத்து தமிழ் மாணவர்களுக்கும் முதற்கண் எனது வணக்கம். உங்களை வரவேற்பதிலும் மிகவும் மகிழ்ச்சி அடைகின்றேன். உங்களுக்கு தெரியும், நியூக்ளியர் சயின்ஸ் டிபார்ட்மெண்ட்ன்றது இலங்கையிலே ஒரே ஒரு டிபார்ட்மெண்ட் தான் இந்த யூனிவர்சிட்டி சிஸ்டத்துலேயும் இருக்கின்றது. இந்த யூனிவர்சிட்டி இந்த டிபார்ட்மெண்ட் ஆரம்பித்தது 1962ஆம் ஆண்டு யூனிவர்சிட்டி கொலம்பில். அதுக்கு பிறகு 2002ஆம் ஆண்டு இந்த ரேடியோ ஐசோடோப் சென்டர்ன்னு தான் முதல் ஆரம்பித்து நாங்கள். அதுக்கு பிறகு நாங்கள் இதை டிபார்ட்மெண்ட்னு சொல்லி நாங்கள் கன்வெர்ட் பண்ணினாங்க. இங்கே நாங்கள் எங்களுடைய டிபார்ட்மெண்ட்டில் 2 விதமான அண்டர் கிராஜுவேட் கோர்ஸ் நாங்கள் ஆஃபர் பண்ணுறோம். ஒன்று நியூக்ளியர் மெடிக்கல் சயின்ஸ், அடுத்தது மெடிக்கல் இமேஜிங் டெக்னாலஜி. ஸோ மெடிக்கல் இமேஜிங் டெக்னாலஜின்றது டிரெக்ட் இன்டேக் த்ரூ த UGC. நீங்கள் அப்ளை பண்ணுறோன்னு சொன்னால் அது டிரெக்ட் இன்டேக்கெலாம் வரணும். GPA செட் ஸ்கோர் ஹை 1.6. நியூக்ளியர் மெட்ட கோர்ஸ் நியூக்ளியர் மெடிக்கல் சயின்ஸ் நீங்கள் ஃபஸ்ட் 2 இயர்ஸ் ரிசல்ட்ஸ் நீங்கள் கோர்சஸ் எடுக்கணும். அது டாக்டர் மனோஜர் லமாபதி சூர்யா எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணுவேன் என்ன மாதிரி நீங்கள் அதை சூஸ் பண்ணணும்னு சொல்லி. அதை நீங்கள் சூஸ் பண்ணிங்கன்னு சொன்னால் அந்த நியூக்ளியர் டெக்னாலஜி இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் ஸ்டடீஸுக்கு மட்டும் இல்லை, இது லைஃபோட கலந்துருக்கு. ஃப்யூச்சர் டெக்னாலஜி. இப்போ ஃப்யூச்சரில் நியூக்ளியர் டெக்னாலஜியை தான் நாங்கள் நிறைய நியூக்ளியர் பவர் இண்டஸ்ட்ரி, ஹெல்த் இண்டஸ்ட்ரி, அக்ரிகல்ச்சர் இண்டஸ்ட்ரி, எல்லா இடங்களும் இந்த டெக்னாலஜி இருக்குது. நாங்கள் இதில் படிக்கிறது நியூக்ளியர்ஸை பற்றி. அதில் நியூக்ளியஸ் எப்படி ரேடியேஷனை டிகே பண்ணுதுன்னு சொல்லி, அதுண்டு அப்ளிகேஷன்ஸ் இந்த மாதிரி ரேடியேஷனை ப்ரொடியூஸ் பண்ணுறேன்னு சொல்லியும் அதில் அப்ளிகேஷனும் நாங்கள் இங்கே படிக்கிறோம். எனக்கு பிறகு 2 லெக்சரர்ஸ் உங்களுக்கு மாஸ்டர்ஸ் டிகிரி ப்ரோக்ராம் எங்கள்கிட்ட இருக்குது 2. நீங்கள் அது BSc முடித்த அப்புறம் நீங்கள் மாஸ்டர் ப்ரோக்ராம் நீங்கள் கண்டினியூ பண்ணலாம். நியூக்ளியர் சயின்ஸ், மெடிக்கல் ஃபிசிக்ஸ். அதை விட PhD ப்ரோக்ராம்ஸ் இருக்குது. நீங்கள் உங்களுக்கு இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட்னு சொன்னால் ஆஃப்டர் கிராஜுவேட் தென் you can join as a PhD candidate. Okay, thanks.
බොහොම ස්තුතියි මැතිතුමනි. මීළඟට න්‍යෂ්ටික විද්‍යා දෙපාර්තමේන්තුව පිළිබඳ වැඩිදුර තොරතුරු සඳහා මා ඉතාමත් ගෞරවයෙන් යුක්තව ආරාධනා කර සිටිනවා ආචාර්ය මනෝජා ලමාබඩු සූරිය මැතිණියනි ඔබතුමියට.
Now let us welcome the coordinator of Nuclear Medical Science of the Department of Nuclear Science, Dr. Manoja Lamabadu Surya, to address this occasion.
Good afternoon. බොහොම කෙටියෙන් මම සිංහලෙන් කතාව පටන් ගන්නම්. ප්‍රොෆෙසර් ජයසිංහම් ජයසුගිත්තන් කියපු head of the department ගේ කතාව මම බොහොම කෙටියෙන් සමරයිස් කරන්නම් සිංහලෙන්. එතකොට ප්‍රොෆෙසර් ජයසුගිත්තන් කිව්වේ අපේ ඩිපාර්ට්මන්ට් එක නියුක්ලියර් සයන්ස් ඩිපාර්ට්මන්ට් එකේ පටන් ගැනීම සහ ඒ වගේම එක ඉස්සර තිබුණේ රේඩියෝ අයිසෝටොප් සෙන්ටර් එකක් විදියට, ඊට පස්සේ ඒක ඩිපාර්ට්මන්ට් එකක් වෙච්ච හැටි, ඒ වගේම ඒකේදී අපි අපේ ප්‍රවර්ධනය, ඒ වගේම අපි ඩිග්‍රී ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම්ස් පටන් ගත්ත හැටි ඒ විස්තර කිව්වා. ඒ වගේම නියුක්ලියර් සයන්ස් කියන්නේ මොකක්ද, ඒකෙන් අපිට ගන්න පුළුවන් භාවිත අඳුනලා දුන්නා. ඒ වගේම අපි නියුක්ලියර් සයන්ස් ඩිපාර්ට්මන්ට් එකෙන් ඕගොල්ලන්ට මොනවද දෙන්නේ කියන එක කිව්වා. එතකොට BSc දැන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ ඇවිල්ලා තියෙන්නේ බැචලර්ස් ඩිග්‍රී එකක් කරන්න. ඒ BSc ඩිග්‍රී දෙකක් තියෙනවා අපි දෙන. එකක් තමයි අලුතෙන් අපි පටන් ගන්නවා මේ අවුරුද්දේ මෙඩිකල් ඉමේජිං ටෙක්නොලොජි. එතකොට ඒක ඩිරෙක්ට් ඉන්ටේක් එකක්. ඒ ළමයි වෙනමම ඇප්ලයි කරලා UGC through එන්නේ. එතකොට ඒ ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම් එක අපි පටන් ගන්නවා. ඒ වගේම අපිට තිබිච්ච කලින් ඉඳලම තිබිච්ච ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම් එක නියුක්ලියර් මෙඩිකල් සයන්ස්, ඒ ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම් එක අපි කොහොමත් ඔෆර් කරනවා. ඒ විස්තර තමයි ප්‍රොෆෙසර් ජයසුගිත්තන් ඔයගලන්ට කිව්වේ. So then I will talk about nuclear medical science BSc. So that is a BSc honors degree program. We will select you from 3rd year So it's based on your first 2 years results. So before that, I will very briefly summarize what is nuclear science. This is again, I think already Professor Jesugithan has explained. So nuclear science is about inside the nucleus, and we are talking about the radioisotopes, because some nucleus are radioactive, some are not. But then when the nucleus having high energy, they naturally become radioactive, and they can emit radiation. So we are teaching about these radioisotopes and radiations, and how we can apply this radiation for different applications, as well as how we are going to protect from radiation. So basically that's what we are teaching, or that's what you are learning from us. So if you want to do a nuclear science, if you want to do nuclear science courses from the department, it is available for these groups of students: Bio, MB, P1, P2, P3, P4 and P5 students. So basically these students will learn biology or chemistry and physics, or chemistry or physics. So nuclear science is applied science based on the basic knowledge of chemistry and physics and sometimes biology, you can apply nuclear science. So the students who have that basic, and students who are learning these basic subjects, chemistry, physics and biology, can also do nuclear science. So starting from your first level, that is level 1, you can take 6 credits named as NS courses. So these NS courses, you can check your handbook. So these NS courses will offer from first year, and then again second year there will be another 6 credit courses, NS core courses, and you can take them. But there's a condition. If you are taking NS courses in a particular semester, that semester you will not be able to do CS courses, computer science courses, because otherwise you cannot, there will be conflict between the timetable and exam timetable. So you have room to select only NS or CS. මම ඒ ටික සිංහලෙන් පැහැදිලි කරන්න. නියුක්ලියර් සයන්ස් කෝසස් කරන්න පුළුවන් අපේ කියන්නේ කෙමිස්ට්‍රි හරි ෆිසික්ස් හරි කරන ළමයින්ට. බයෝ ළමයි නම් බයෝ ළමයි ඔක්කොම වගේ ඔක්කොම ළමයි අතරම කෙමිස්ට්‍රි ෆිසික්ස් කෙමිස්ට්‍රි කරනවා බයොලොජි අරුණාම. එතකොට ඒ ළමයි බයෝ සහ P1 to P5 කියන කම්බිනේෂන් ළමයින්ට විතරයි NS ගන්න පුළුවන්. හේතුව ඒගොල්ලා කෙමිස්ට්‍රි සහ ෆිසික්ස් එහෙම නැත්නම් අඩුම ගානේ ඒ කෝසස් එක සබ්ජෙක්ට් එකක් ෆලෝ කරනවා. ඒ නිසා ඒ අයට විතරයි අපි ඔෆර් කරන්නේ NS courses. NS courses කියන්නේ අනිවාර්යෙන් කියන්නේ අපේ තියෙන මූලික දැනුම දෙන courses. ඒ courses ගන්න පුළුවන් පළවෙනි අවුරුද්දේ 6ක් තියෙනවා. ඒ 6න් ඇත්තටම ක්‍රෙඩිට් 3ක් තමයි පළවෙනි සෙමිස්ටර් එකේ ඔෆර් කරන්නේ. ඊළඟට දෙවෙනි අවුරුද්දෙත් ඒ වගේම ක්‍රෙඩිට් 6ක් තියෙනවා. එතකොට ඔයගොල්ලෝ හෑන්ඩ් බුක් එකෙන් බලන්න ඒ ක්‍රෙඩිට් 6 ගන්න පුළුවන්. හැබැයි ඒ NS courses ගන්නවා නම් ඒ හැම සෙමිස්ටර් එකේම තියෙන CS courses ඔයගලන්ට රෙජිස්ටර් වෙන්න විදිහක් නැහැ. හේතුව ඒ දෙක NS or CS කියලා තියෙන්නේ. ඒ දෙකේ ඔප්ෂන් එකක් තියෙනවා. ඒ දෙක කොයි එක හරි එකක් තමයි තෝරගන්න පුළුවන්. Okay, then I will again talk about the NS courses for more so that you get a better understanding. So in first year, so this is an example. In your first year, the first semester, in your handbook you will see you have CS1102 Introduction to Computing course. So if you don't want to take that course, you can take NS 1001 Fundamentals of Nuclear Science instead of CS 1102. And similarly, semester 2, you have CS 1101 Fundamentals of Programming. So if you don't want to take that, you can have 2 more courses from NS. That is NS 1002 Nuclear Techniques and NS 1003 Computational Methods in Nuclear Science. So this computational methods actually covers most of these fundamentals of computer science. So you will get that knowledge in NS 1003. However, if you did not take CS courses, there are some programs after your 3rd year you cannot follow. So if you are planning to do, so if you can see this right hand box, if you are planning to follow these type of programs after your level 2, that is, these are your honors degree that you can take. These programs such as computational chemistry, data science, bioinformatics, information technology and management, finance and insurance. So these programs you cannot take without CS courses. So if you are planning any of these programs that you want to do, you cannot do NS courses, unfortunately. මම ඒක සිංහලෙනුත් ටිකක් කියන්නම්. semester 1 ඔයගොල්ලෝ දැන් එන semester එකේ ඔයගලන්ට NS ගන්න ඕන නම් CS 1102 කියන course එක නැතුව NS 1001 course එක ගන්න ඕන. ඒ වගේම semester 2 එකේ CS 1101 වෙනුවට NS 1002 සහ NS 1003 කියන courses දෙකම ගන්න පුළුවන්. NS 1003 වල computational methods තියෙන්නේ. එතකොට ඒ course එකෙන් ඇත්තටම ඔයගලගේ computer science දැනුම හුඟක් දුරට cover වෙනවා. ඒ වගේම මතක තියාගන්න ඕන දෙයක්, සමහර program වලට ඔයගොල්ලෝ handbook එකෙත් බලන්න, සමහර program ඔයගොල්ලෝ ඉස්සරහට කරන්න plan කරනවා නම් විශේෂයෙන් මෙන්න මේ දීලා තියෙන examples ඔයගොල්ලන් NS කරලා CS නොකර හිටියොත් ඔයගොල්ලන්ට මේ program වලට යන්න බෑ. ඒක ඔයගොල්ලෝ හොඳට handbook එකේ බලන්න. එහෙම plan එකක් තියෙන අය NS කරන්න හිතන්න එපා. So the course or the program that we are offer for the science faculty students is nuclear medical science. So that's the name. So that we will take 10 students if you are eligible. So what's this eligible? Eligible means if you have done, if you have completed your first and second NS core courses, and if you get 3 GPA, then you are eligible to select nuclear medical science program. And then we will select the best 10 students for this program. So nuclear medical science, as I said, is applied science. So if you are planning to do any work related to this type of applications in future, if you like to go for research, if you like to go for agriculture and food industry, medical imaging, therapy, nuclear power, environmental science or industrial, so these are only few of the applications that you can use nuclear science basic knowledge. And I'm not telling these, all of them are in our country. We are not practicing nuclear power here. And then we have very limited agricultural applications on nuclear science. However, if you know the basic knowledge, you can use that, you can have that as a basic knowledge, and it can be a qualification for you to get some foreign exposure. You can go overseas and do your higher studies or any other applications. So these are some other list. This is another list that you can see how nuclear science can apply. Basically, our nuclear medical science program is mainly focused on medical applications of the nuclear science. Nuclear medicine and nuclear medicine and diagnostic and therapeutic applications are there in nuclear science, as well as other applications, as I mentioned before. So if you have selected nuclear medical science, I would like to show what we can offer in our department. Mainly, you can involve in our practical classes. So this is after third year. So this is actually, so you will see the lab we have, and this is actually the most probably the one and only counting lab, radiation counting lab in you can see in our country teaching nuclear science. And so we basically measure radiation. We teach how to measure radiation and take measurements and apply that for radiation safety and medical imaging. So you can get hands-on experience if you come and get this opportunity. And then we also offer training at hospitals. In nuclear medical science BSc, we will take you to hospitals and give some hands-on experience or so they will give you some demonstrations on how medical imaging can be used for patients, so in hospitals. And then we also have field work, measuring radiation, environmental radiation, as well as other practicals or other research work based on radioisotope production, medical physics, and then other nuclear techniques in elemental analysis. So finally, I think so that's all I'm going to explain. So I wish you all the very best for your starting your BSc degree. So I wish at least, I hope you all can be here, can be in our department following at least one NS course. So wish you all the best and have a successful degree ahead. Thank you.
බොහොම ස්තුතියි මැතිණියනි. නැවත සිහිපත් කිරීමක් සිදු කරනවා. ඔබට මෙම වැඩසටහන අතරතුර යම් ගැටලුවක් වෙතොත් අපගේ YouTube සජීව විකාශය ඔස්සේ ලබා දී ඇති Google පත්‍රිකාව හරහා ඒවා අප වෙත යොමු කිරීමට ඔබට හැකියාව පවතිනවා.
To submit your queries and questions, you may use the Google form that is pinned in the live chat or provided in the description box of the official FOSS Media YouTube page.
මීළඟට න්‍යෂ්ටික විද්‍යා දෙපාර්තමේන්තුව පිළිබඳ වැඩිදුර තොරතුරු ඔබ වෙත ගෙනීමට මා ඉතාමත් ගෞරවයෙන් යුක්තව ආරාධනා කර සිටිනවා ආචාර්ය දුමිදු සතරසිංහ මැතිතුමනි ඔබතුමාට.
Now, let us welcome the coordinator of Medical Imaging Technology of the Department of Nuclear Science, Dr. Dumidu Satarasinghe, to address this occasion.
Okay, good evening, and so first of all, I would like to for all the students who were selected for the science faculty. So you have gotten golden opportunity, and specifically the students who have selected to follow these BSc honors in medical imaging technology. So you are kind of a rare group of students in this whole university system. So basically my presentation won't be that much longer. So I would give you brief introduction into the medical imaging technology degree program that we offer. And so to the note, this is a direct intake. You have been already selected by the UGC to follow this one. I hope you already know that. And so this is for the first time we introduce in University of Colombo. And this is a 4-year degree program which consists of 120 credits and 8 semesters. So for these whole 4 years, you have to follow the course under our department and in a few other departments as well. So about MIT, so as I told you earlier, so this is direct 4-year honors degree program, and there are some special things that I need to highlight you, the students who are following MIT. So you should have minimum C pass for all the subjects that you are following under the MIT to be graduated. So that is very important take home note. And also the attendance. So these are the special things. The attendance for the lectures is compulsory and it should be maintained at 80%. So, and for the hospital-based clinical practice, since this is medical degree program, so it is very important to participate in the hospital-based clinical practices, and you should maintain 100% attendance for the hospital-based clinical practice. So I know you might have questions, then you can put that on the chat box. And to continue to the next semester, from semester 1 to semester 2 or semester 2 to semester 3, then you should, usually in one semester we offer 30 credits. So to move to the next semester, then you should at least have minimum C passes for 15 credits. So without that requirement, you cannot proceed to the next semester. And finally, this is consist of 6 credit research at the end of the degree. So this is my last slide, and so the course outline. So basically you will be learning basic sciences. So basic sciences in the sense is physics, mathematics, statistics and computing. All these components will be there because you are a science faculty students, then you have to follow these courses in addition to the specialized courses. And as I told you earlier, this is medical science degree program. So then definitely you have to learn human anatomy, physiology, pathology, and diseases and patient care and pharmacology. So these are very important aspects of medical sciences. And since this is imaging technology, then again you have to learn the imaging science. So under the imaging science, you will be learning medical imaging equipment, so how to operate that and how to position the patients and how to do the scan and the things like that. And also you will be learning how to process the images and how to get a good quality image at the end. And also you will be learning image-based diagnosis to an extent. And the fourth aspect is, as I told you earlier, this is a medical science degree, then you will be directed to the hospitals for the hospital-based clinical practices. So you will be, mostly we are planning to send you to the government and private hospitals around Colombo. So that is the regular practice here. And also finally the research, and we will be also providing you an internship which will be roughly around 6 months at the hospitals. So I'll quickly brief these 2 slides in Sinhala as well. So මේ වෛද්‍ය ප්‍රතිබිම්බ තාක්ෂණය කියන එක මේක පළවෙනි වතාවට තමයි කොළඹ විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයේ සයන්ස් ෆැකල්ටි එකේ අපි හඳුන්වලා දෙන්නේ. ඒ වගේම දැනටමත් මේකට ශිෂ්‍යයන් ලියාපදිංචි වෙලා ඉන්නවා. ඒගොල්ලන්ට මම සුබ පතන්න කැමතියි. ඊට අමතරව වැදගත්ම දේ තමයි මේක අවුරුදු 4ක ස්පෙෂල් ඔනර්ස් ඩිග්‍රී එකක් සහ සෙමිස්ටර්ස් 8ක් තුල මේක යනවා. ඊට අමතරව කියන්න ඕනේ මේ ඩිග්‍රී ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම් එක ෆලෝ කරනවා නම් අනිවාර්යෙන් හැම සබ්ජෙක්ට් එකම පාස් වෙන්න ඕනේ, මිනිමම් C ග්‍රේඩ් එකක් තියෙන්න ඕනේ. ඊට අමතරව ලෙක්චර්ස් වලට ඇටෙන්ඩන්ස් 80% අනිවාර්යෙන් මේන්ටේන් කරගන්න ඕනේ. ඊට අමතරව හොස්පිටල් අපි සායනික පුහුණුවක් ලබා දෙනවා. ඒ සායනික පුහුණුව අනිවාර්යෙන් 100% ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ පැමිණීම තියාගන්න ඕනේ. ඊට අමතරව සෙමිස්ටර් එකකින් සෙමිස්ටර් එකකට පාස් වෙන්න නම් එහෙම නැත්නම් යන්න ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ ස්ටඩීස් කන්ටිනියු කරන් යන්න නම් අනිවාර්යෙන් ක්‍රෙඩිට් 30න්, ඒ කියන්නේ එක සෙමිස්ටර් එකකට ඔෆර් කරන ක්‍රෙඩිට් 30න් ඔෆර් කරන ක්‍රෙඩිට් 30න් ක්‍රෙඩිට් 15ක් අනිවාර්යෙන් පාස් වෙන්න ඕනි C or higher grade විදිහට. So ඊට අමතරව අවසාන විදිහට තියෙනවා මේකේ ක්‍රෙඩිට් 6ක රිසර්ච් එකකුත් කරන්න තියෙනවා. සහ කෝස් එකේ අවුට්ලයින් එක කිව්වොත් බේසික් සයන්සස් මම කියපු ටිකම තමයි. ෆිසික්ස්, මැතමැටික්ස්, ස්ටැටිස්ටික්, කම්පියුටිං ඔයගොල්ලන්ට ඉගෙන ගන්න තියෙනවා. ඒකට ඔයගොල්ලන් අපි ඩිරෙක්ට් කරනවා සයන්ස් ෆැකල්ටි එකේ තියෙන ඒ අදාළ ඩිපාර්ට්මන්ට්ස් වලට. ඊට අමතරව මෙඩිකල් සයන්සස්, වෛද්‍ය විද්‍යාවට අදාළ කොටස් කිහිපයකුත් තියෙනවා. ඒක යටතේ කායික විද්‍යාව, ඊට අමතරව ලෙඩ රෝග ගැන මේ දේවල් ඔයගොල්ලෝ ඉගෙන ගන්නවා. සහ මේකේ ඉමේජින් සයන්ස් එහෙම නැත්නම් මේ ප්‍රතිබිම්බ තාක්ෂණය කියන එක ඒකේ වැදගත් අංග කීපයක් තියෙනවා. ඒ ටිකත් මේක යටතේ ඔයගොල්ලෝ ඉගෙන ගන්නවා සහ සායනික පුහුණුව පරේෂණ සහ ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ internship එක. ඒක අනිවාර්යයෙන් අංග ටිකක් මේ මෙන්න මේ course එක ඇතුලේ. Okay, and thank you for listening, and we'll continue the rest. Thank you.
බොහොම ස්තුතියි මැතිතුමනි. මීළඟට න්‍යෂ්ටික විද්‍යා දෙපාර්තමේන්තු සංගමය වන සින්ටිලා පිළිබඳ වැඩිදුර තොරතුරු ගෙනීමේ වීඩියෝවක් වෙත අප යමු.
Now let's move on to a video of Scintilla, the Nuclear Science Society, to share their insights. Now I cordially invite members of the Scintilla Society to inform you more about the society.
So after the detailed introduction, I think you also got a glimpse of the Scintilla Nuclear Science Society. a bit through the talks that we've had up to now. So, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Omisha Javikrama, the president of Scintilla.
And I'm Amra, the secretary of the Scintilla Society of the Faculty of Science.
So, Scintilla Nuclear Science Society. So I don't think you've heard of a Nuclear Science Society in any other university in Sri Lanka, because we are the only one that is backed up with the Department of Nuclear Science. So yeah. So to tell you a little bit about us, being established in 2018, we officially registered under the University of Colombo as a student society in 2020, and it initiated with a vision and mission to bring the university student community to an enthusiastic level, so that there's encouragement and there's more engaging about the world of nuclei. So, so both of us are following the Bachelor of Science honors in Nuclear Medical Science, but please do not think that you have to follow a nuclear science course or that you have to take NS courses to join with us. So this is open for all undergraduates and all postgraduates. So please feel free to join with us. Next, I would like to introduce the members. First, we have our senior treasurer, Dr. Jivendra Wickramasinghe, who is also a founding member of Scintilla. And we have our executive board as well, so you can get to know them and connect with them while working if you join with us. So Scintilla conducts many projects, you name it. It can be academic, regarding personal development, or just services to the society in general. So this is one of the main things that we cover as Scintilla. So the Department of Nuclear Science offers field visits to the undergraduates to 3 specific places: the Atomic Energy Board, NDT Center, the Non-Destructive Testing Center, and the Gamma Center. So this is a very good chance for the first years who do not know much about what is going on in Sri Lanka. So yeah, so the first years get this chance, so we hope you get the most out of it. So you will get to see how radiation is used in industry and how it is most commonly used in Sri Lanka. So to move on to the projects done by Scintilla, the SLAS exhibition is one of the very first that we've done in 2018. So yeah, so it was done as a collaboration, and it was an open day exhibition, so all of the general public could attend, and it was used as an opportunity to remove the rumors and the misconceptions about nuclear science to the general public. As you see, we have a model of a nuclear power plant, and certain research is done, so they were explained very thoroughly to the general public on that day. And the most recent exhibition we've done is at the Science Day of the St. Joseph's College in Wattala. So the theme was radiation based, and of course we had to go. There we got to interact with students who are very young, from like grade 6 and above. So we got to see the curious side of it, and yeah, it was such a great experience. We all know that there was a certain time period where COVID came upon us, so we also had to take a step back and transition to the online mode. So, but before that, we had certain distinguished projects, major projects that were done by Scintilla, which is, for example, Science for Life, which we got a newspaper article published for too. So this was done as a one-day workshop for A-level students, for about 750 A-level students at the Bandarwala Central College. So, and then there was the seminar on radioactive gemstones, which was the one that was finally done as a physical event, and then we transitioned onto the online mode. And we see 2 webinars, one done on radiation safety and the regulation aspects of it, and again just a discussion with the senior scientist of Michigan State University in USA. So moving through that, through the COVID phase, we managed to keep our pace with a series of webinars, called Colossus, where we talked about nuclear fission and then nuclear reactors, how it could potentially be applied in Sri Lanka. And then also we got a series of webinars. It's actually titled Insight to Nuclear Science Industry, which was our very beloved past alumni, Ruby Pereira. So she was she was doing her master's at Paris at the time, so she gave us all her experiences about her life there. And finally we could make the transition onto the physical mode back. So, and then some exciting stuff started, and I pass it on to you, Amra.
Thank you, Omesha. So, yes, things did get more exciting once we came back to the physical space. And to start off the year 2023, we had a physical workshop, I would say a very scintillating workshop, led by senior scientists of the Michigan State University, and it was on radioisotope production and its applications, a very, very inspiring session. And then we also had a seminar right after on stress management, which was led by psychiatrists at the National Institute of Mental Health of Sri Lanka, and it was a very insightful session, very useful for us as undergraduates. And we also had our most recent seminar on radiation for food and health, also led by a professor of the Saskatchewan University, Canada. And this is a glimpse of the final seminar we have had. And then we had Sahurda. So Sahurda has been taking place since the year 2019 when we had the first phase. It was a 3-day workshop during that year. But unfortunately, we had to cancel it on the year 2020 due to COVID-19. And we are happy to announce that we had the 3rd phase of Sahurda, a 2-day workshop for the O-level students at the Matuwagala Vidyalaya in Ahliyagoda this year. A very successful workshop for them and for us as well. And these are small, it's a glimpse for all of you to see what we have done with those students during this 2-day workshop. We have also had 2 blogging competitions for the past few years, and I have to say it has been very insightful for the students who have taken part, especially because it opens the participants' eyes to topics in nuclear science which are rarely spoken about. And I'm happy to say that I have taken part in this blogging competition and have learned a lot through this. We have also had fundraisers. Quite recently, we had an Acharu stall, something which we had fun organizing, planning, and taking part in, as you can see in the pictures shown over here. Hopefully, we would be having more fundraisers as this year goes on and bring more people together with our Nuclear Science Society. We have also had an annual field trip in 2019 at the Narampanawa Hill, and we are planning our next field trip for the year 2023, so we are all looking forward to it. And all those who will be joining the Scintilla Nuclear Science Society, this is something that you can look forward to as well. And finally, I would like to announce our latest project, which we will be commencing very soon, called Nuclear Path. It is a mentorship program, and this involves mentees who will be matched with their mentors in the fields of nuclear science that they are interested in. They will also have one-to-one meetings with alumni of our department, and they can ask questions or anything that they want to know about the different fields that they are interested in within the nuclear science sphere. We will also be focusing on professional development, and this we feel is very important in creating networking opportunities, which will definitely be helpful for your future. With that, I would like to conclude by inviting all of y'all to visit our social media pages to get to know more about us and more about what Scintilla Nuclear Science Society is. Hopefully it will interest you all even more in joining us. And us as very proud members of the Scintilla Nuclear Science Society and the Department of Nuclear Science welcome you with open arms. See y'all on the open day. Thank you.
Thank you.
බොහොම ස්තුතියි. මීළඟට න්‍යෂ්ටික විද්‍යා දෙපාර්තමේන්තු සංගමය වන සින්ටිලා පිළිබඳ වැඩිදුර දොරතුරු ගෙන එන වීඩියෝ වෙත අප යොමු වෙමු.
Video of Scintilla, the Nuclear Science Society.
දැන් අපි යොමු වන්නේ අප වෙතේදී ඇති ප්‍රශ්න කිහිපයක් වෙතටයි.
Now we shall move on to the Q&A session, which is logged into the Google form that's provided. So the first question is, what are the job opportunities in nuclear medicine?
Yeah, I think I don't know that. Okay, question. They are asking about the nuclear medical imaging or nuclear medicine. So nuclear medicine, we have opportunities there. So we have currently we have 2 medical nuclear medicine units in government hospital, not 2. So we have many units in the government hospitals, and private hospital also they have a nuclear medicine unit. So they have gamma camera, they have PET CT. So or you can be a nuclear medicine technologist. So this is the only currently we have a chance. So another chance we have at Sri Lankan Atomic Energy Board. So they have some opportunities, job opportunities.
If I want to do nuclear medical science as a special degree, what is the best combination to do?
So it depends on what you have, which group you are from. So I don't know whether you are a physical science student or a bio or MB student. So it depends on which stream you are coming from. But anyway, the combination, so it's actually you have to take anyway all the core courses. And so if you want to come for nuclear medical science, you have to do the NS core courses. So it's given in the handbook, NS course code courses you have to follow. So that is the requirement.
The question is, can you explain us more about career opportunities and further higher studies like PhD that we can follow after graduating medical imaging technology?
It is a good question. So, for further higher studies means that not only in Sri Lanka but in globally as well, you have so much of research degrees. For an example, MSc courses are there, MPhil courses are there, PhD courses are there. Then you can apply with this basic qualification, because this is 4-year honors degree, and if you get a class out of this, then it is more easier. And also, even though you don't have a class, then that there's also another possibility. Then you can do a master's course, because after the master's, then you can do a PhD in the field. So this is an evolving field. So every day it is developing. So you definitely there are so much of opportunities.
Next.
In our department, there are now currently we have 4 medical imaging technologists. They are doing PhD. So one of the example, Dr. Satrasinghe, recently he graduated from our department. He did a PhD in medical physics. Now he is the member of the department. So you have a lot of opportunities, not only in the country. So in outside there are big opportunities. There are in outside the country there are a lot of industries are there, medical imaging industries. So they need more scientists, so more PhD people. So you have more opportunities.
Next question. As we biological science stream students, we should have to choose CS or nuclear science for the 4th subject. Does this affect the special degree we taken at the end?
So you can check that in the handbooks. So I have mentioned that in my presentation. There are few programs that you need CS course as compulsory. So if you are planning to do those courses, yes, you cannot take NS courses. Other than that, any other programs you can do with NS courses. So only you have to check whether the CS, if there are CS courses, it's in the handbook. If you are planning to do those programs, and if the CS is compulsory, yes, then you have to do CS courses. Otherwise, it doesn't matter. You can choose either NS or CS for all the other programs.
The next question is, if we choose NS instead of computer science, so does that mean we won't be able to do chemistry honors degree program?
No, there is no restriction to do chemistry honors program with NS courses, and I think it's more helpful to do chemistry with nuclear science knowledge.
Last question. Can I become a radiologist by following the nuclear science honors degree?
I would give the answer. So following the nuclear science first degree, you can't be a radiologist. So radiologist is a medical doctor. So after his MBBS, he do the postgraduate studies in radiology. Then only he can be a radiologist. But after you complete your medical imaging technology degree, then you can be a radiographer or radiology technologist, not with the nuclear science.
Thank you, dear panel of professors, for those extremely helpful responses.
ඒත් සමගින් කොළඹ විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයේ විද්‍යාපීඨයේ 2023-2024 අධ්‍යයන වර්ෂ සඳහා වන නම්‍යකරණ වැඩසටහනේ අවසාන දිනය මෙලෙස නිමාවට පත්වනවා. මෙම වැඩ කටයුතු සාර්ථක කර ගැනීමට නොමසුරු සහයෝගය ලබා දුන් අප විශ්වවිද්‍යාලය අධ්‍යයන හා අනධ්‍යයන කාර්ය මණ්ඩලයට අපගේ හදපිරි කෘතවේදීත්වය පුද කර සිටිනවා.
We have successfully concluded the third day of the orientation program of the Faculty of Science, University of Colombo. I would like to extend a heartfelt thanks to our academic and non-academic staff for their invaluable contributions to our brothers and sisters. We offer warm wishes for a successful journey ahead. May our time here be filled with growth, discovery and memorable experiences, and with that we conclude the last session of the orientation program for the intake of 2023-2024. I'm Ain Vikramasinghe from FOS Media. Thank you everyone. Have a great day.
මම ෆොස් මීඩියා වෙනුවෙන් සුපේක්ෂ පෙරේරා. සුබ සන්ධ්‍යාවක්.